Okay, for this first one, notice that there is a fraction, and the first thing I like to do is to get rid of fractions. And what I do is I take the denominator and I put that with each term, and it's multiplied. That's why I have the dot. Okay, so negative 7 times 3. This negative doesn't have another negative there to cancel it out, so it stays negative, and then 7 times 3 is 21 equals, for this fraction, top cancels with bottom, so I just have the x, and then a plus sign, and then 8 times 3 is 24. Now, I'm trying to get x by itself, so I need to work on this side of the equation that has x. So I have to get rid of everything that's on that side that's not set to x first. So I have to get rid of opposite of positive 24. You're always doing things with the opposite. So the opposite of positive 24 is negative 24. So I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides, or put a negative 24 on both sides. Now if I have a negative 21 and another negative 24, I have a total of 45 negatives. Equals, bring down the x, the opposites cancel, and I'm finished. This next one does not have any fractions, so I want to work with the side that just has the letter. That 14, I'm going to leave it alone. So I need to save anything that's stuck to the letter gets saved for last. So I have to get rid of the negative 4 first by doing opposites again. So the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Opposites cancel. Bring down the 3w, bring down the equals. 14 plus 4 is 18. Now this is 3 times w, so the opposite of times is divide, so I divide both sides by everything that's stuck to w. So top cancels with bottom, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. So w equals 6. Okay, so again on the next one, I'm looking for where the letter is, because I have to deal with that side first. So I have to get rid of a negative 5. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. So I'm going to add 5 to each side. So I have a negative 29 and a positive 5. If the signs are different, which they are, one's a negative and one's a positive, if the signs are different, find the difference. So I have to subtract them. So 29 take away 5 is 24, and then you take the sign of the larger number. Well, the larger number is 29, it's negative, so that means my 24 is going to be negative. Equals, top cancels with bottom, 4x. Now this is stuck together, so it's being multiplied. 4 times x. The opposite of times is divide, so divide both sides by 4. Now with multiplication and division, it takes 2 negatives to cancel out. And I don't have a negative on the bottom to cancel the negative on the top out, so it stays negative. And then 24 divided by 4 is 6, equals top cancels with bottom, x.